let's go and check the cars out.
So here I am, parked up with the MG, looking quite nice actually. I'm quite impressed with my cleaning skills. So let's go and check out the rest of the show. So this show actually is quite bigger than I thought. There's still cars turning up, including a nice Spitfire, a Midget and an Escort, and a random Seat. But yeah, if you look at the size of the show, it's huge. Last time I came here there was about 20 cars, but it's just got absolutely huge now. So the first car that's caught my eye is this beautiful little Fiat 500. Lovely condition. If I was to go around Italy, surely this would be the car to do so. Look at that. A lovely little basket on the back as well. That is incredible. And we have an old Metro 100. Can't be too many of these on the road either now. That's quite nice actually. Very nice colour. And next to that we have this lovely Ford Poplar, which you don't see too many of to be honest, but that colour, I mean, look at that. Let's have a quick look in the engine. I actually don't know what engine this is, but whatever it is incredibly powerful. And a quick release steering wheel in that as well, that's actually lovely. Colour matching interior, and you've got the bucket seats, that is actually quite nice. And next to my MG we've got this gorgeous Mark III Ford Capri. My dad actually had one of those. I think he had the 1.6 GL, and the same wheels as mine as well. Nice Minotaurs. I do like a Capri. And here we've got an old GMC. Don't see too many of these in the UK actually, but look at that. I am actually a sticker for patina, and I do like to see an unrestored vehicle like this. I'm taking it because it's left-hand drive. This was originally in the United States, but look at that. I love the lights as well, look at those. And there does seem to be a bit of a Capri theme going on today. There's a lovely early example. A stunning little MGA, look at that. And here we have an absolutely gorgeous Ford Cortina. Now, a bit of trivia, Ford made the Cortina, but also there was a Lotus edition that had a bigger engine in, obviously. But that, look at that. Lovely colour. And here we've got a lovely Rover 2200, which I've seen this car quite often. It is local to the area. And these are absolutely stunning. If you ever watch the Sweeney Old Professionals, there's always one of these in there. I've found that out. But that is in stunning condition as well. Some of the cars here today, and its name is Betty. And oh, what do we have here? I've never seen one of these before. Now this is a Dastiche, is that? I've never seen one of these before. It looks like some sort of AC, but that is absolutely lovely. Some lovely wire wheels, which I hope to get soon. Oh, there we go. It's a Petiche TA International in Rotherham. Okay, so it's a British car. I never knew that was British, but But the star of the show for me has to be this gorgeous Series 1 E-Type Jag Coupe. Now I've actually driven one of these. I drove a 3.8 litre and the clutch on it was absolutely beautiful to drive with. But this, look at that. I always prefer the coupe to the roadsters. I know a lot of people would disagree with me, but I prefer the coupe E-types to the roadsters. And another of my favourites is this gorgeous little MGB Roadster. Always nice to see another B at a show. This one's a 1972 and has the same grille as mine, what they call the fish mouth. It's lovely. I was just talking to the owner of this, and this is absolutely stunning. Paintwork on it, nothing wrong with it. So that's very nice. Okay guys, so this is my friend Stephen, and he's got this absolutely gorgeous Wolseley Six. So Stephen, what made you want a Wolseley Six, and what made you...
When I was a kid, in 1976, my dad bought an N-Reg Cosmic Blue automatic Wolseley Six with power steering, and that's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
It's basically, it's the same car. I absolutely loved it when I was a kid. It was like, we really felt like you were someone when you cruised off the estate in this beautiful, quiet car. And so I'd kind of looked around for a long time for one and never thought I'd get one. And then when this came up, I just kind of couldn't miss it.
Yeah,
really.
that's it. So you've always wanted one from kind of years ago.
I wanted a nice. I've got an MGB GT, which is great, fun little go-kart. I wanted a sort of a Sunday cruiser.
Yeah.
Wood dash. Nice quiet car, and I knew where that dream came from was from memories of Dad's old Wolseley. And this one's got a beautiful history. It was bought by the church commissioners originally for the Bishop of Gloucester, and it was the Bishop of Gloucester's chauffeur-driven car for 5 years, from 74 to 1979, and then 79 when the chauffeur retired. The church commissioners gifted it to him as part of his retirement present, and then he had it, and I'm basically, apart from the guy that restored it, I'm the only other keeper of the car in all that time.
Yeah, so that's why these cars have got history. You think that these cars are just old cars, they're not. They've got history with them, and like Stephen was just saying, this car's quite important actually, so that's why these cars have got character. And if you look at the condition of it, it just looks brand new. I mean, have you done much to it as well? Have you done much since you've owned it?
I've had to, because it sat in a garage for 30 years, there are things like fuel pump. I'd only had it a week and it started to get fueling issues, and I didn't know whether it was ignition or fuel, so did lots of things like coil, plugs, plug leads, etc., because the old plug leads were really knackered. Actually it turned out to be the fuel pump, so I've had to do that. Recently I've had to, in fact this week I've put a new alternator on it because the alternator wasn't charging the battery, and without a really good full battery, these things, it's quite a heavy starter on it. You know, starting that 6-cylinder engine's a hard job, and if your battery isn't really topped up, the starter won't kick it over properly. So I really needed to get the alternator sorted. So just little bits, but important bits, that because they've sat still for so long and not done anything, eventually they've just sort of given up the ghost, you know, started to get being used again, and they've given up the ghost. So very small things, but the engine doesn't use any oil, it doesn't drip any oil, it doesn't drop a thing on the garage floor. It's absolutely amazing. It is in many ways like a new car.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So, unlike my MG, which is currently leaking oil all the time, so that doesn't leak one bit as well. So the maintenance and the upkeep of these cars, like Stephen was saying, is quite good. So that's one thing I need to get on my MG though. It does have an oil leak at the moment.
Yeah,
so
mine too. Hugely, the prop shaft seal is leaking a lot. Yeah. So that's another job for me and Dave to get under there and do this in the warmer weather.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much, Stephen. Your car's gorgeous. Thank you.
My pleasure. Cheers.
So this is inside Stephen's Wolseley Six, and it is absolutely incredible. Look at that wooden dash. It's an automatic 3-speed, and a very handy place for the gear stick there actually. That's a very handy place, but I'm 6'4", but just look at how much leg room's in here. That is absolutely amazing. I do like a good Wolseley, and that is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, even the stereo, look at that. Let it focus. There we go. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just sets off the car. And I do like the wheel. The wood effect on the wheel is absolutely stunning. Look at that. So this is my friend Dave's lovely little Morris Minor Traveller. So we do a lot of parts for the company I work for, so it's always nice to see one in such stunning condition. He's just said it's just had a full metal body respray as well, and the respray has done an absolutely fantastic job on it. Goes really well with the wood. The Woodies, I think, nickname them. So now I do like a nice little Morris Minor, and that one is no exception to a beauty. And this is a lovely AC Ace, which is different to the Cobra. It wasn't the same, but I can only imagine this thing is worth an absolute fortune. Probably actually the most expensive car here, but look at that, that is absolutely stunning. And here we have an absolutely massive Cadillac, which all the American cars seem to be a lot bigger than our British cars. If this was next to my MG, this would absolutely dwarf it. But that is absolutely stunning. And we do seem to have the Citroen 2CV Owners Club with us today. I don't see a lot of 2CVs, to be honest. I can imagine in France they're absolutely crazy over there, but never seen them over here a lot, to be honest. So it's nice to see some in very nice condition as well here. And next to those we do have some Morris Minors. So I do like a good Morris Minor, I would have one. Nice Woodies. Now here we have a Ford Capri Broadspeed, which was a special edition racer. Got the mini light wheels on. And I've always loved the Capri. Like I said, my dad had one. And my dad's always said that the Capri was one of the best cars he ever owned. And I know they're rocketing up in value at the moment, so that is a stunning example. And I do like the wing on the back as well. And that's a carriage, so it should be 70-71. But yeah, that is stunning. Next, this lovely bay window Volkswagen. We've got this gorgeous little MGA that came in earlier. Now the MGAs fetch more value than the Bs, so it would be a bit more expensive than my B. But that is a lovely example. Lovely jubbly. And just at the back of the field we've got this lovely little Lotus Excel, which are quite rare actually, I believe, compared to the Elans and whatnot. But that is a lovely example in the white as well. Fans might be familiar with this car, or similar to the one that was used in James Bond as the submarine car. So I wonder if this one can swim. I should ask the owner. And we still have cars turning up, including that lovely little BMW over there, which I'll go and check out very shortly. And we do have a nice little Mini here. Nice meeting you. See you, take care. See ya. And another one of my favourites has to be this gorgeous little Alfa Romeo 1600 that I believe is around my area. I have seen this car before, but as you can see with the Alphas, they have never changed this grille. That little triangular grille, they've always kept, even on the new Alfa Romeos. We've got a Mito, and even that has that grille. So it's really nice that Alfa Romeo have kept that kind of styling on the grille. Let's look in the inside. Love a colour matching dash, and that really sets the car off. That is lovely. It's also designed by Mr. Pininfarina, who also designed the hard top of my MGB GT. And here we've got a gorgeous Triumph Dolomite 1500 that's quite a little nippy car. I know, I've seen these in action. If you ever watched Top Gear, there was one on Top Gear that Richard Hammond had. And I do like the red on that. That is actually quite a nice colour for that. There's a nice little Triumph Stag. Do like a good Stag. And another one. And there's this absolutely huge Bonneville that I've seen a few times. That sounds incredible. And just here we've got a lovely little MG Midget. That'll be an L-Reg, so 1972. The same Rostyle wheels, and that's their equivalent of my grille, the kind of fish mouth grille. That's the Midget's version of it. And next to that we've got a gorgeous little Spitfire 1500, which I was looking at before I bought an MG. This was kind of the toss-up really between an MG and a Triumph, but I went for the MG in the end, so for those of you who hate me, I do apologise, but that's a nice little pair there. And here we've got a lovely little Morris Marina. My granddad had one of these back in the day when they were new. Quite little popular cars back in the day from British Leyland, so that's quite nice. Now I have been told, there goes the Bonneville. I like it. Now I have been told that there's another E-Type down here, which I can just about see it, so let's go and check out the E-Type. And it's absolutely crazy how this show started about 2 hours ago and there's still cars turning up, a lot of American cars, a nice Corvette there as well. So yeah, it's quite a busy show, but let's go and check out the E-Type. So this is a Series 3 1972 E-Type V12. Shows the bigger engine, the slightly later one. These, I've heard these, and these are quite beefy as well. It's got the dual exhaust on the back. And the interior. There's always that E-Type dash that always gets you, and I love the E-Type dash as well, so that is incredible. Gavin and Stacey, anyone? And behind my MG, we do have a nice colour matching Sunbeam Alpine, which do fetch a lot of money these days. The Alpine is in stunning condition, same colour as my MG, British Racing Green. So I do like a nice Alpine. Now here is a BMW 2002, which are very uncommon these days. Nice to see one here. I don't know what blue that is actually. It seems like a, I don't know. I'm not too big up on BMWs, but that. And that's something American. But that is lovely. Look at that. Now this is something called a daffodil. I've never heard of one. I've heard of the Daffs, who now make trucks, but I've never heard of a daffodil. Easy to mistake it with a Trabant actually. It looks very similar to a Trabant, so I bet the owner gets a lot of people saying it looks like a Trabant, but like again, nice bit of patina on that, so I like a bit of patina on a car, and that seems unrestored, so that is something you don't see every day. And here we've got a Ford Prefect, which is very nice actually. Love the interior, how it's got the different, so you've got red, white, cream, and I love the steering wheel as well. That's something that really sets it off as well, so very nice. I'm a sticker for the Anglias. I love Ford Anglias, but the Prefect is still quite a nice little car. Tucked away in the corner we have this lovely little Spitfire Mark V, which, like I said earlier, I was going to get a Spitfire, so I'm a big fan of them. You've got to have fluffy dice in a Classic as well. I haven't, but I need to get one. A lovely little wooden steering wheel, so that's very nice. I do like a Spitfire. Okay, I think I'm going to end the video there, I think. I want to save a lot for more future videos, so I haven't been able to get every car in this show, there's just too many. So I am off to Bicester Heritage next week though, so I'll be uploading a video for them. But in the meantime, hope you enjoy the video. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you really want to. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Like I say, subscribe if you like the video and leave a like for me, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.